The people, they won't leave. What is threatening about divesting and want a piece? The problem isn't the protest, is what they're protesting. It goes against what our country is funding. Block the barricade until Palestine is free. Block the barricade till Palestine is free. When I was 7, I learned a lesson from Cuban Easy-E. What was it again? Oh yeah, fuck the police. Actors, bad, protecting property in a system that was designed by white supremacy. But the people are in the streets. You can pay off Meta, you can't pay off me. Politicians who serve by any means. APAC, Goofy, and all the companies. You see, we sell fear around the land of the free. But this generation here is about to cut the strings. You can ban TikTok, take us out the algorithm, but it's too late. We've seen the truth, we bear witness. Seen the rebels, the buildings, the mothers, and the children, and all the men that you murdered. And then we see how you spend it. Who gets the right to defend and who gets the right of resistance? It's always been about dollars and the color of your pigment. But white supremacy is finally on blast. To free Palestine to their home at last.
What is up, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in, man. And Macklemore, what do y'all think about this Palestine track right here, man? Like, white supremacy's on blast. You heard him. He learned a lesson as a kid from Cuban. Was it an Easy NWA after police? He's just going off, man. Like, what do y'all think about that? It's like Macklemore was touching on some very touchy stuff. And it almost feels like with him saying like F white supremacy and white supremacy is finally on blast. It's always been here. You hear him talking about pigment and all that. It kind of feels like, in a sense, Macklemore is saying, I'll take my white privilege to touch on some things that need to be touched on and expose white supremacy. What do y'all think about it, man? I didn't share the whole jump off. It's just a clip, just a piece. Supposedly, I guess there's a Drake diss in there as well. You know what I mean? That's all we're hearing in the news right now is Drake and Kendrick. So, but I'm not sure what he said about Drake. Comment if you know, and comment and let me know what you feel about that track right there. Does that ish go hard or what? Do you fuck with Macklemore? Do you respect him? Like, even if he's not necessarily your cup of tea musically, do you respect what he does as an MC, as an artist? You know, where do you rate Macklemore? Do you take him serious? Like, I want to know all that. Tap in and comment. Ain't it kind of wild, man, that there's like 3 white dudes that rap, like, right? And all kind of look alike in a sense. You got John Cena, you got Macklemore, and you got Mark Wahlberg, and they all look like they could be cousins or something like that. Ain't that a trip? Then we got to get back into talking about Drake and Kendrick. As I was saying, everyone knows this, all that's in the news right now seemingly is Drake and Kendrick and the Tom Brady roast. Those are the 2 big topics out here. But academics, you see, he's been very pro Drake in this battle. I'm saying Kendrick won. I'm saying it's not even close. But Act saying, yo, he smoked him on part 6. I don't know. Everyone, again, like, let's talk about it. As always, if you're new to this platform, it's all about hearing from the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We agree to disagree if necessary. We just chop it up on the different topics at hand. But how about this, man? Rory, formerly of the Joe Budden podcast, obviously we know now Rory and Maul has been that way for a minute, but there's been a lot of talk about misinfo. And it's kind of wild, man. Like, Drake said something along the lines of, what'd he say? Like, basically, I'll get to what the people are saying, you know, but basically there's said to be misinformation on both sides. And Drake kind of was like, oh, you took the bait, you fell for the bait. What do you guys think? Is that facts or is that cap or what? We're in the manipulation era, man. Just like we see with individuals, like, for instance, rappers that got exposed as snitches or whatever. It's against street culture. We just seen Jimmy snitching in the airport. But then people would just clap back like, well, there's levels to it. Or, it didn't really happen like that. You know, like, we're just in that era, man, where reality isn't reality. You could just make up a new reality. It's really the Matrix out here. It's crazy. But check it out. Rory says, is there a world where Drake was actually the one that was strategically given misinformation about Dave and Whitney? So this gentleman says Kendrick hasn't denied it. Then this dude said, yeah, dude been lying his whole life. DeMarcus says, yeah, because what kind of response is, yeah, I fooled you, K-Dot. I planted info about me You guys see what that says about KIDS, like being a weirdo. He's saying, Drake, is that really what Drake's trying to say? Like, hey, he planted info about him being a PDO and you took the bait. And despite those rumors existing for years, I won. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, could that be really what it is? Is this just all manipulation? Like, that's weird. Isn't that weird? This is just weird, man. I'm telling you, man. But academics saying Drake took it. I'm saying Kendrick took it. What's up with all this misinfo? Is there misinfo on both sides? Comment and let me know what y'all think. Then we got to talk about the Met Gala, the red carpet NYC. The theme this year is what? Garden of Times is the theme. And you see Zendaya, you know, she's from Euphoria. She came out with this garden headpiece or whatever, flower headpiece. And then we got some cats out here saying, what the fuck is up with Stephon Diggs, who was traded from my Buffalo Bills to the Houston Texans. Any football fans out there, let me know what y'all thought about that trade. Let me know what you think about Diggs. Make sure to subscribe, join the discussion. You know, we're going to have a lot of football discussions over here come football season. A lot of live streams where you can call in. You know, if you're new, this is Jay Coffee Talk, where we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And we always need to hear from y'all, the people, on all these different topics at hand. But, yeah, man, like, I don't know, Diggs, just, what is this, like a Michael Jackson / Elvis inspired bell-bottom jumpsuit? What does that have to do with Garden of Times? I don't know. But you see some fellow he's a former Buffalo Bill, and my current fellow Bills Mafia are like saying, man, look at Diggs. He came out here unprepared on some lazy bowl-ish. What do y'all think about that? Diggs really been big into this whole fashion world, you know? He's not just an athlete, he's a fashion icon, but he didn't follow the theme. So that's it for the news. Look forward to talking to y'all in the comments. Sub up, stay tuned, and I'm gone.